wasn't time to think about it, so I had to switch back to Kazuki's dorm. She loaded up ISA 2 on her PC immediately. Nighthawk was logged in like usual. She quickly sent a message to open her chat log. You're safe. I was sure you were dead. I'm still alive. Only for a few more hours though. Give me the short version. We took a girl from our club. We go to him at noon. Otherwise, she dies. I hope you're fucked. Yeah, basically. I mean, this is a classic Morton's fork. No matter what choice you make, there's always a bad outcome. Our lives are at risk here. How could he be so relaxed? I felt like punching the computer screen. What's your plan? Help us. But I refuse. What? What? You monster. Sorry, but I'm not as useful as you guys think I am. I'm a lot less useful than your average normal. I used to be pretty powerful, but at the end of last fight, I wasn't even human anymore. I gave up my power to come back from that, and now I can't use it anymore. How much of that did you just make up? If you want to accuse me of watching too much anime, go for it. Anyway, Waku's goal is to get at me. I'm completely powerless. So, no way now I'm going. I've got problems of my own. I can't just drop everything and come to Shibuya. Who are you, really? I'm not important. What's important is Wakui. I told you yesterday that he's an assassin. For the Committee of 300, right? He's nothing like the Chaos Child Syndrome patients that showed up after the Shibuya quake. He's more like me, a 100% pure gigalomaniac. That's what I thought. He's not as strong as he used to be, but he is still a powerful gigalomaniac, to be honest. You Chaos Child Syndrome patients don't stand a chance. What's Chaos Child Syndrome? It means you're psychic. Too lazy to explain more. So you're basically telling us to go die? Committee 300 has designated you an enemy of the whole world, you see. There's no way you can escape. This is going too fast for me to read. You got 3 options. Abandon your friend and run away. Buy yourself another day or 2 before you get caught. You can surrender and beg him to spare your friend. But in Waku's case, there's a good chance he's not going to do that. And last choice. The odds are incredibly low. But you can fight Wakui and try to turn the tables. There's a way to fight him. Can we win? The odds are pretty much 0. The same odds as drinking a soda, not burping. But if you can pull it off, you have a shot to turn things around. It was hard to tell if Nighthawk was serious or joking, but both Kazuki and I are willing to bet on the smallest possible chance. Tell me, what can we do? The sumo stickers? Huh? The sumo stickers? There are a lot of them in Shibuya. We looked at one another. This cold I have is affecting my throat in a bad way. It has this insane itch at the back of my throat. whenever I move or talk. But also talking hurts. I'm going to try and take it very, very slow. This was an amazing coincidence. It felt like there was a faint light shining down on us from above. What do we know about the sumo stickers? That was a stupid question. We knew all about them. Until a short while ago, we'd been obsessed with them. I know them. I know all about them. Good, that makes things faster. There are basically two types of sumo stickers in Serbia. You use the ones the Committee of 300 put up. But so far, what's so different about that design? The stickers put up by the committee have the power to weaken killer maniacs and kill shell syndrome patients. I do think I could stick looking at them. And that's the effect you're looking for. It does nothing to people without power though. And you use the stickers for your own benefit. You weaken Wakui. You strip off your shirt, you beat Wakui, you put on your shirt and leave. In the end, there's no reason for me to take off my shirt.
いや、ツッコミどころはそこじゃないから。
The issue is that Kazuki and Takuru are also affected by the sumo stickers. Who would have thought the sumo stickers held such a secret? Well, that was why I felt sick when I saw them. Maybe the Committee of 300 wouldn't expect us to use their sumo stickers against them, but...
問題は一体どうやればいいのかっていうことだ。シール1枚の効果なんてたかが知れてる。せいぜいちょっと気分が悪くなるぐらいじゃないか。それでどうやって涌井みたいな化け物の力を弱体化させられるっていうんだ。
聞いてみる。
What exactly do we do? The only way is to use Kazuki's power, right? It's not going to be that easy. Yeah, I know. Just like I said, needles are as good as drinking soda. I'm not burping. If you want to beat Wakui, you've got to work with what you got. You've got to be willing to take on the whole world. This is your last hope, and it's probably not gonna work. But you're willing to try it anyway, just because you want to survive. That's up to you, not me. I know what Takumi is trying to do. The more you believe in things, no matter how improbable, the stronger your delusions will be. We are wasting our time. I'd expected as much. There's no way to use Kazuki's power to pull that off. One of the reasons this had even happened in the first place was that she couldn't control her power. I collapsed to the ground. Giving up made me feel a bit better. I didn't want to die, of course, but I could at least be calmer. And when I was dealing with the fear...
もうおしまいだ。僕らどうやっても死ぬんだ。クルスだって見逃してもらえると思う？そんなわけないだろ。何をしたって殺されるさ。どうしようもないんだ。考えてみたら今のこの渋谷の状況は元を正せば僕のエゴのせいだし、最初から潔く死んでおけばよかったんだよ。そうさ、僕が生きてるのが間違ってるんだ。
I'm just waiting for Kazuki to slap him out of it.
お前はあの時学校で僕なんか助けなければよかったんだ。
Kazuki punched the wall. Hard. The sound echoed loudly in the quiet room. I could hear her gritting her teeth.
私の力が大嫌いだけど。
Yeah, that's right. Kazuki was always the type of girl who was open with her emotions. She used to punch the wall at the time when she was playing her game.
でも私、のの先輩助けたい。助けたいよ。
Tears ran down her face, and she told me how she felt.
新聞部、のの先輩に誘ってもらってすごく嬉しかった。あの部室にいられるの救いだった。のの先輩にほんと感謝してる。だから私助けたい。見捨てたくない。
助けたいって言ったってどうするつもりだよ。どうすることもできないよ。力をコントロールできるのか。できないだろ。できなかったから今こんなことになってるんだろ。
Taku, that's the way over the line.
わかってるよ。
Damn it.
だけどのの先輩どうなってもいいの。私後のことなんか知らない。考えたくない。今の私のクエストはのの先輩を助けることだけ。
Quest? This wasn't a game. I was never going to finish that quest. Unless he sacrificed herself. When she was done talking, all she did was cry.
カズキってすごい負けず嫌いだな。
I know the feel. I hate to lose too. She nodded and she rubbed her eyes with the back of her hand. She was aware of that, it seemed. She hated to lose. Which was why she was always so serious when she played her games. But would that be enough to make her go so far? Help another person? To speak in Umineko terms, if you spin the chessboard around, would you be able to live with yourself? If that person died, and you knew you didn't try anything in your power to save her? Since that's the other alternative?
ああ、カズキ。なんでお前はあの時僕を助けてくれたんだ。
新聞部だから。
It was a very simple answer, almost disappointingly so. To me, Kazuki was just a quiet and friendly girl that Cruz had brought into the club. She was always playing her games, and she never talked, so honestly, I had kind of tried to avoid her. The most I'd ever thought of her was that she was sometimes useful in putting together the data Ito and I had gathered on the computer. To me, she'd barely even been a part of the newspaper club.
喋らない私なんかに居場所与えてくれた。何も言わないのに置いてくれた。そんな先輩たちのこと結構好き だからタクル先輩のことももちろん。だから先輩困ってたら後輩として助けたい。
She was a much kinder girl than I had ever imagined. She probably couldn't refuse when someone asked her for help. When she felt like someone had been kind to her, she would never forget it. After talking to her, I finally understood who Kazuki Hana was.
助けたいか。
If we wanted to save Kurusu and damage Valkyrie, we would need to plunge the entire world into chaos and then die before we fixed any of it. The odds were incredibly low. Even Kazuki didn't know what would happen when she used the power.
どうせダメ元なんだからやってみてもいいかもしれないな。
タクル先輩、
やろう僕らで。
うん。
Kazuki smiled in relief, with tears in her eyes. I didn't feel any better about it though. If someone wanted to take my place, I would gladly switch. But if there was some small chance that at least Kurusu could survive, maybe it was just a little better than letting him kill us. I left the dorm. We talked for a while about how exactly we were going to face Valkyrie. Until there was just an hour left before the time he had given. Fear filled my chest. I took deep breaths so that I could stay calm. There wasn't much we could do. More than anything, if we wanted to use Kazuki's power to its fullest, we needed to go someplace with a lot of people. The most populated place in Shibuya right now was the Hikariwo. Actually, every other place in Shibuya was empty. Ito told me yesterday that people without any home except Shibuya had taken the place over. We were lucky, and Wakui had told us to go there. Then again, if Wakui somehow did not factor in the amount of people there and the possible consequences, that would be a very weird oversight. Then again, maybe he just feels overconfident. The plan was to arrive early and just have Kazuki say as many words as possible. If something happened good for us, it wasn't even fair to call this a plan. But with only an hour left, there was nothing else we could do.
お待たせかもです。
Kazuki came out of the dorm.
ちゃんと着替えたのか。
うん。下着とスカートだけかも。
ああ、そう。
Kazuki had wet herself on the Wakui had attacked her, so I made a change. It would have been better if she had switched into something easier to move around in, but for some reason, she was still in a uniform. I displayed the map on my Pokécom. It was a photo of the map in the club room I had taken yesterday. If we wanted to get to the Hikariwo, we would have to avoid the monsters appearing on the portal device. The fastest and safest route from the Heikyo Dorm 1 to the station was
明治通りに出よう。宮下公園の横にある地下鉄の入り口から地下に潜って一気に光尾まで行く。
うん。
Kazuki nodded and slowly offered me a piece of dried squid. Did you want me to eat it?
これが最後の晩餐とはね。
I gracefully took the squid from Kazuki and bit into it. The unique smell and taste filled my mouth.
うまいな。
As I felt like I was starting to cry, Kazuki grabbed me by the arm. My tiny body was still shaking. We were going to die. So of course she was. She may have hated to lose, but that didn't mean she wasn't scared. I patted her lightly on the back to encourage her and started to lead the way. But I went quickly into a stumbling block. On investigation yesterday, I didn't found any portals around here, but
やっぱりある。
we concealed ourselves as we looked down from the pedestrian bridge onto Meiji Street. 5 huge dragons, covered in yellow and black scales, were stomping up and down the block. When I looked in the direction of the station, I could see the distinctive light of a portal device 50 meters ahead of us. We went back to the park and hid.
一昨日はなかったはずなんだ。あんな目立つところにあったなら見逃すはずがない。
That means there are still appearing more and more portal devices.
じゃあ
昨日から今日にかけて出現したんだろうな。
So, what do we do now? How are we supposed to get to the Hikariwo? There wasn't much time left.
ポータル装置は渋谷駅をぐるっと取り囲むようにして出現している。光尾は駅のすぐ東側。電車は使えない。渋谷駅には電車は来ない。
It's almost like a perfect defensive block around it.
多少無理するしかないかも。正面突破的な。
確かにポータル装置の半径100メートル以内に入っても絶対に襲われるっていうわけじゃない。見つからないようにして素早く駆け抜ければ。
What if, for example, we were to run from our present location, the back of Miyashita Park Management Office, over the pedestrian bridge, down the stairs, and then to the subway entrance?
いや、危険すぎる。
ん？
Kazuki tilted her head at me in confusion. Why was it dangerous? Time for a lecture.
あの化け物どもの身体能力ははっきり分かってないだろう。何しろ元はゲームの中にいたモンスターなんだ。
私ゲームじゃ何度も戦ってる。
そういう問題じゃないから。ゲームで戦うのと現実で戦うのはわけが違うんだ。あいつらが本気出した時の足の速さとか狡猾さを僕らは好みで体感してない。
I think you're wrong there, since you're both gigolomaniacs. So if Hana knows how they behave in the game, then she can imagine how she would fight them in the game and try to replicate that in real life using her powers.
それに仮に路上をうろついてる奴らをやり過ごしたとして地下鉄の駅の中に他の化け物がいないとは限らない。いざそうなった時退路がなくなる。地上に戻るわけにはいかなくなるんだから。それは想定される中で最悪の事態だ。
Which was another reason I wanted to approach things from a safe spot. If he died before I could use Kazuki's power, there would be no point. We wouldn't be able to save Kurisu or hurt Valkyrie. Kazuki seemed to agree. I loaded the map image back onto my Pokécom.
最寄り駅まで遠回りしている時間的な余裕もそんなにない。
I thought about heading down the tracks from Shinsen, Yama, or Omete-Sando stations, but that wasn't realistic. Those stations were still running. If one of the staff caught us sneaking onto the tracks, we might lose valuable time. Was there any other way? I glared at the map.
地図上では抜け道はあるように見える。
On the map at least. The 100-meter radius around the portal device was just a safe zone the police had established. If we used that as a base to look at where in Shibuya was safe to travel. As long as we could get through the Seibu department store right next to the Tatsuya, we could make it out onto Scramble Crossing, and we had Kazuki's D-Sword to do that. There were no portal devices in Scramble Crossing as of yesterday. Anyone might have appeared, but that whole area was a complex maze, both above and below ground, and we might be able to escape.
ここだろ。
Kazuki looked at the route I showed her and quickly nodded. The sky was a cheerful blue, but beneath it the buildings were as quiet as the dead. As we ran through the streets, we could hear the distant howls of monsters. I felt like I'd become a character in a video game. I would argue that is the correct mindset to go into this fight. We were going through a tiny safe area, touching between the various danger spots, and that safe area was just something I had come up with quickly and hadn't had a long time to think about. There was no guarantee at all it was actually safe. The stress of knowing that a monster might leap out at us at any minute started to wear me down. But still, we broke open the shutter at Seibu department store and went through the building. Then across the abandoned Scramble Crossing and under the bridge. And so I managed to reach the Hikariwo, and I'm going to end the recording here since, as you can probably tell, my throat hurts so much to the point that I'm slowly losing my voice. I'm going to get some rest. As always, we'll pick this up next time, and thank you for watching.